Back in August, I had Holdfast Public Relations and Radioactive Pictures reach out to me and be like, hey, we've got this Australian movie called The Red coming out on October 31st. We would love you to talk about it and go see it. Unfortunately, October 31st came and went. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to see it. But now that I have a 4-hour break between my shifts, yay for double days, I am now going to go check out The Red. I saw the trailer and I did a video reaction to the trailer back in August as well, which you can just scroll back a few thousand videos and see it there. And I thought it was batshit insane. Also, it's Australian, so like, it makes sense. I was talking about this to my co-workers because a few of us have 3+ hour long breaks between our double shifts today. And they were like, oh my god, let's get a few of us going and we're going to go see The Red. Don't know if that's happening because they're still working and I'm now on break. But my co-workers have all described it as Kangaroo Jack gone mad. My god, that's such an old movie. But I'm going to see The Red. I hope I'm going to enjoy it. I also know it's going to be batshit crazy. I don't really know how to explain the movie without going, just watch it, because that feels like what you have to do. So, give me a moment and let me come back to you with my opinion of The Red. Also, I don't know why it's called Rippy. Maybe it's to save confusion, but I was told it's The Red. Google and Letterboxd call it Rippy. Go figure, but let's go. Okay, so after watching The Red, overall it's an okay movie. I mean, I paid $9, so I'm not complaining. Holy fuck, President. Sorry. So overall, I would say it's an okay movie. I would put it as The Long Weekend meets Razorback, but with a lot more CGI. Sorry, you found out Trump won. Yay! Not what you want to hear when you walk out the cinemas. But yeah, so The Red is The Long Weekend meets Razorback, but it also feels kind of underwhelming in a sense. Like, when I saw the trailer to it, I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be like fuck meets fuck ton. Like, it's a batshit out of the highway, what the fuck is this madness kind of chaos. But it's very underwhelming. I feel like that it tried to be something, and you can see that it's trying, but overall there is something quite not there. I don't know, maybe it's because Skippy is a CGI kangaroo, or maybe it feels like it doesn't really have a backstory on why the kangaroo is a zombie. Like, if it said, oh, you know, once in a millennial thing happens in the middle of Australia in a mining town, this would work. Or if it said, you know, one day Australia woke up and got overran by kangaroos, this would work. I mean, we all know about the Emu War, so like, you could have done the Emu War but with kangaroos. Like, you could have done that, but it didn't really take anything out, so it kind of feels very underwhelming with, why do we have a 6 foot something kangaroo going insane? It's just, you exist, because why? I mean, it works for a mining town because mining towns are weird as is. I feel like the dad storyline didn't necessarily feel like it needed to be there anyway. Like, why? Why do you exist? Is it to prove that, like, she needed to be a hero because her dad was a drunk? I mean, that could have been expunged from the storyline. But overall, I feel like if this was released during the era of Ozploitation, it would have worked perfectly. It would have been like, yeah, this is why I said it works for like A Long Weekend mixed with Razorback, because it's kind of in that realm. But because it's released in 2024, because it plays with CGI and doesn't have a proper explanation, it feels a bit underwhelming. It is pretty cruisy to sit through, but just don't expect much. I mean, there's a few jump scares which were pretty cool, but like, it killed a few hours. You know, I am on a 4-hour lunch break, so like, I needed to kill a few hours, and I did, and now I'm going to spend the remainder of my break in the staff room. But like, overall, The Red. Not too Australian, but also not Australian. Does that make sense? Yeah.